everyone. How did you lose 100 pounds, Jeff?
Closed my mouth and I got up off the couch. That's the short, abbreviated version.
And you walk every single day, very disciplined young man.
I try to at least do 3 laps every day now, and I really like to do 4 or 5 or 6 if I can.
And how long is each lap?
15 minutes.
And that's about a mile.
Almost.
So you got it all measured out. And
yeah, I used to have a pedometer. That's what I figured out. And it told me how many calories I burnt. Therefore, I knew how many I took in. I wrote down everything on a piece of paper. And I said, okay, I'm going to eat this much and I'm burning this much off. And sure enough, the pounds just flew off me. And they went right on the kike's face.
What kind of events led up to this amazing life change?
Well, when you get hit by a car, you get a green light. Next thing you know, you're hit at 100 miles an hour by some guy on crystal meth. The police have been chasing for miles, and you don't even know what hit you, and you're in the ambulance, and they're rushing you to the emergency. And you got a fractured clavicle and almost torn liver, but it was only bruised and bleeding. They stuck a catheter up my weenie, and it hurt like the blue meanie. And they said, we might have to operate on your liver, but did you know that your blood pressure is like sky high? And I said, well, I haven't been to a doctor in 20 years. I go, you better get to a doctor as soon as you get out of the hospital. And that's what started me on my road to success.
And the weight, it didn't shut off right away. You had to work hard at it, huh? It's not like there's some magic pill you can take or...
No, it's just every day exercising your butt until you're exhausted. 6 miles.
So no matter how you feel, you get up off the couch at a special time every day.
Yeah, for 2.5 years, I did not miss one day, unless I had to go to a doctor or an emergency something. And I didn't do less than 6 laps every single day for 2.5 years straight.
And also at the same time you were taking an amazing supply of vitamins.
Oh, supplements, minerals, amino acids, vitamins, vitamineral, greens, and fibers, and energy pills, and energy drinks, and green tea. I switched from 2 6-packs of soda every day to drinking green tea with honey and ginseng.
It's just little changes like that can affect your diet in so many ways. Like white bread.
White bread, I cut that out for 2.5 years. I cut out all sodas. I cut out all fruit drink. Cut out all white bread, white pasta, white rice, and any kind of sugar, cookie, candy, ice cream. And that was it. I just watched the calories, and I tried to put good carbs in and protein and salad.
Well, that's fantastic about your diet. It's so important. Sounds like you were watching your calorie intake while you were walking, which is so important.
Sure did. I had a pedometer. It told me how many steps I took every day and how many calories I burned every day. So as long as I ate that amount of calories or less, I'd either stay the same or lose. It's not a big secret. It's hard work, and it's watching what you eat in calories, and it's mathematics. There is no secret to a diet.
So anybody can do this?
Anybody that can add and subtract and get up and walk. If they can do that and change their diet and go ahead and cut out the things they love for a while, it'll change their entire life.
And you feel great now. Your blood pressure's down, you're not diabetic?
My blood pressure actually is up now for some reason. The doctor doesn't know why. So they increased my blood pressure pill. They had me on the lowest
So you
dose.
always got to watch you with your doctor. With any exercise and diet plan, you want to keep working with your doctor.
I just had a blood test done, and I have to go back for the results. But I have a cracked lip that doesn't heal, and they're trying to tell me it might be herpes.
Oh, shit.
I don't know. I'd never been with anyone in 15 years, so there's no way I could have contracted.
Well, you're an amazing person to admit that on live TV.
Well, I don't think I have it. I think it's just a cracked lip that won't heal.
Okay.
But they did the test for it.
Didn't we just share a water bottle? No, I'm just kidding.
The doctor says that's the only reason why it wouldn't heal, but I'm telling her because I drink Gatorade. The salt irritates my lip.
Okay, so listen, let's get back to the important stuff here. The only secret is this top secret wonderful place to walk. I think that's part of the inspiration for
Yeah,
walking.
and they're closing it down in the winter 2011 for...
Oh, they're going to put condos
No,
in.
2012. They're closing it for 1 year. They're going to bulldoze. They're going to fill the whole half this thing in. They're going to turn it to Mexico-friendly Soccerville.
What are you going to do? How are you going to walk? Where are you going to walk?
I've already tried to figure that out, and I've come up with the conclusion there is no place for me to go.
There's nowhere to walk except busy city streets around here.
Exactly. There's some little shitty park that is like barely big enough to walk around.
So what we're seeing right now is the last of Twin Lakes Park in Garden Grove, California.
Well, we got another...
Or are we in Orange? Where are we?
We're in Garden Grove, and we got 2 years before it closes.
This is crazy. We need
year
to
and a
keep
half.
parks like this open so people,
All they
look at how
gotta
many
do is
people are
repair
walking and
it.
exercising.
All they got to do is repair it, but what are they going to do? They're going to put 3 soccer fields in. Can you believe that?
That's crazy. Well, so anyway, let's keep this place nice for people to walk in.
Uh-huh.
You can see there's plenty of people out today, and they're all skinny. So I think the secret is to keep on walking, huh? Let's
Yeah.
sign off. What do you
Okay.
say? Is that a great way to end this?
That's it, baby.
Okay, how much more weight do you want to lose?
I'm going to lose the 30 pounds that I've gained in the last 2 years.
Okay, so we'll get back to you on that, see your progress. We'll check back with you later. Take care, Jeff.
Okay.
Woo!